What's up, everybody? It's your boy A Weezy. So a lot of you guys have been asking me like what I've been doing. So the backstory is I go to the University of Texas at Austin at San Antonio. Go Roadrunners. Hate school. What I've been doing recently is that I have been working with a lot of companies, businesses. I actually own a creative label. We do a lot of graphic designing and marketing, and I also write for a web series on YouTube known as Outverses. But a lot of you guys have asked how I managed to put that all together and do it while in college. I'm not doing it all at once. I am, but I'm not. I guess I'm doing it all at once. I'm killing the game. I just thought I'd share a couple quick tips. So let's get started. Tip number 1, time management. Just knowing how to use your time effectively and being productive. So I feel like a lot of people always say make a schedule. That personally does not work for me. I actually tried it last year, my first semester of college, and it was bad because in reality, you never know what's going to happen throughout the day. Anything could pop up, so your schedule gets all mixed up and you push things back. So I feel like the best way to do it is just to have a general idea of what you have to do that day. If I'm writing for one of my videos and I catch writer's block, I'm not about to just sit there and waste time. What I'm going to do is put that aside and come back to it later and do something else that I have to get done. I'm going to have to study, come up with some more business, make some calls, whatever. But I feel like that's one of the most vital things, just using your time effectively, knowing when you're not being productive. So what takes a lot of time from your day is your phone. So I feel like, let me do some research. So it says here that you spend about like 4 hours on your phone a day. I feel like in those 4 hours you can be doing so much more. You can be writing an essay, doing homework, just something productive. One of the biggest ways that I stopped getting on my phone is I turned all the notifications to my social media off, but low-key I leave some notifications on for specific people. Y'all some special people. And that's the only way I check social media. A big thing that people don't see is time is relative. Time can be short and time can be long. You can do a lot in a short amount of time, or you can do a little in a long amount of time. Be productive, bro. Yeah, so that's it. The next tip I have is prioritize. It can help you so much with being productive. If you set your priorities straight, you should be able to do what you need to get done. So my priorities are, family, friends, religion, and then school, and then business. It's just like what I was mentioning earlier. Know what you need to get done and do it. If you cut off all that downtime for things that you have to get done, you will be perfect. Another tip is do what you want to and don't do what you don't want to. So basically, be you. This is very important because it leads to a lot of wasted time, like choosing majors. If you don't want to go to med school but you're in biology, you're wasting a lot of time. Like these 3 years that you're into school, you can be 3 years into something that you love to do. Even if you switch over after those 3 years of trying to become a doctor and then you go to 3 years of business, whenever you finish business, you're still 3 years behind because you could have been 3 years ahead. And that's it. Man, it is getting hot in this jacket. Wore just for this video. What was on? Yeah, don't do what you don't want to. This is where taking risk comes in too. So it's okay to take a risk. And I feel like people don't know that life isn't systematic at all. Society has us thinking that you go to school, do well in school, and you get an internship, and then you get a good job. But it doesn't always work like that. I mean, it has, but there's still that other percentage. School will always be there. It's patient with you. It's something that you can always fall back on. So I feel like it's okay to take risk. But then again, I'm not encouraging anybody to drop out. Don't do what you don't want to do. That wastes time. Another tip is don't be shy. Make friends. Sometimes it's not about like what you know. It's about who you know. A lot of the people that I have met helped me to grow, and that's why I have links to different businesses and companies and some tips on how to make friends. Just smile forever. I feel a lot to here, friend. I mean, if you give off a happy vibe, people love that. You're gonna be straight if you're smiling, especially if your teeth straight. If they crooked, you can stop smiling. And what I also do is I talk in an English accent all the time because it's more distinctive. People are going to remember you better. Just imagine me. Hey, yo, bro, you're pretty. I mean, you'll remember that because that's kind of, hello, mate, you look absolutely bloody gorgeous today. Which one are you going to remember? You're going to remember this one. First off, because I'm Asian with an English accent. It sounds like I'm Australian, but it works, okay? Just try it. And the 5th tip, advice on money, I don't got none. Sleeping well, That helps so much because you have so much more time in the day to do what you need to get done. Therefore, that helps with time management. The little things make a big difference. Taking care of yourself. I believe like if you try to dress well, keep yourself clean, please brush your teeth, please shower, use deodorant, because you look good, feel good, look good. And if you feeling good, you're gonna do well in school or whatever else you have to do. Think about it like this. If you don't care enough or have the will to keep yourself clean, the will to brush your teeth, how are you gonna have the will to do homework? The will to, do something bigger. You know what I'm saying? And if you don't brush your teeth, you're gonna get gum disease. Think about that. Oh, I'm gonna throw in a little bonus advice on how to study. I don't study. Here's things I do know though. Blue ink, it helps you remember things better. Chewing gum, it helps you focus better. Adderall adds 300 points to your IQ. Keep that in mind. If some of these tips and tricks work, comment down below. Let me know if they work because they don't work for me. I hope you guys enjoyed, my little tips and tricks video on how to kill the game in college or how to kill the game in anything really. And I'll see you guys soon. Smile.